Hey guys, recently I had an exchange with a founder who effectively was asking me how to find the buyer persona in his target segment. And he was doing a B2B solution. So the answer is a pretty sad one. There is no buyer persona in general unless you are in B2C and the decision maker is actually the one who pays. So now in the B2B context, it gets even more complicated because actually what you will be selling is to be noticed by your target end user. But in majority of the corporations, the end users of any software are actually not the decision makers, not payers, and they are just one node in the whole system. So you have to sell to end user, decision maker, and most likely above your end user, there's only manager or director. So now in B2B context, many directors will have a spending powers, not all, and also to a certain limit. And then you have to go to the vice president to act, who is the actual decision maker and who will listen to the director so that your end user actually can purchase the software. But that will be easy, right? Actually, there's another two set of problems. One is you have saboteurs. So what are the saboteurs in big corporations? Typically functional units that might have very different interests on very different mission. So one of them would be finance, and of course, if it's a permanent or semi-permanent contract for a year or maybe 3 years in IT, you will have to involve finance and or depending on the corporation, you will have to involve IT department. So you have end user, his manager, vice president who's the decision maker, IT department who might be in certain cases decision makers and or saboteurs at the same time, and then depending on a climate in a given company, you have another potential saboteur and definitely influencer persona, and that is simply finance. What it means on your customer discovery is you need to interview actually probably 5 people per company to find out how to sell to them. So actually the question, what is your buyer persona, is not the right question to ask. What you really want to ask and look for is what is the decision process in a given company. That's question number one. Question number two is what is actually a spending climate in that company, and in this way you will find out about the two potential saboteurs in here, and these are your IT department and your finance department. And finally, a third question is how can you make those people feel that they're winning? So all 5 personas: end user, decision maker, influencer, recommender, saboteur, the IT department, and potentially also the finance department. So these are the 3 questions that you have to actually find out through your customer discovery. Okay, I hope that was useful, and let me know, guys, if you have any questions or would like to know more